A lot of things here that we're going to be talking about here in just a few minutes right here. Keith Leal, Houston's Tejano Hits live show, guys, and I would like to go straight to the show, guys. That's right, and welcome back. He's been live in my studio before in the past. He's actually también been live in the studio before, and he's also been live on the podcast as well, Mr. El Chavalon. Welcome back to the show, my brother.
How's it going, Keith
Great deal,
Leal?
great deal. Good.
Houston's
Good,
TejanoHits.com.
good to see you, my brother. And I would like to welcome back here again, back to the show. Tony's been on my radio show back in the past, también, but never on the live show. But he is here today, and we're going to talk a little bit about a lot of things that are happening right now in the industry with Tony G and a show that's coming up that they're getting ready for this weekend with, of course, El Chavalon Promotions as well. So Tony Guerrero from La Sombra is with us here right now. Welcome to the show, my brother, the legendary Tony Guerrero.
Thank you, Keith. Thank you for having me on your show today. Pues aquí estamos para platicarles lo de la sombra. You know what happened with la sombra, what's happening with la sombra, and what's going to happen with la sombra con el favor de Dios. Un saludo to all your audience que nos están viendo ahorita, listening, tuned in. Excuse me. Un saludito para Eric Flores, el Chavalón también. We're together right now here with you, but we're going to be performing together this weekend, this Saturday in the Valley. So we're going to be talking about that, con favor de Dios.
For sure. No doubt about that. That's what's going to be happening this weekend. We're talking about Saturday night, okay, Westlaco, Texas, okay. So let's we got Tony here with us today, so let's get a little info on Tony right now. I know he's been performing here and there. Just had a show what was it, this past weekend? Or last weekend you had a show?
Yeah, we were at the Tejano Explosion 2024, and had an awesome time, man. You know, I said, gracias a Dios, gracias to all the Sombra holics out there, to all the Sombra fans. You know, we had a great time, and we could tell they were having a great time. They were screaming, yelling, singing, and they were kind of like dancing too on their seats. You know, they didn't. I guess they didn't want to feel like they were blocking the people in the back. You know, but the stage was pretty high, so I didn't think they would block anybody. You know, but we did have a great time. Shout out to Jesse Diaz and Chente Barrera, who those are the ones that I know that were putting up the event at the Tejano Explosion 2024, and we had a great time. You know, we did a lot of our hits from the 80s, from the 90s, and the latest. You know, and people were enjoying it. They were having a good time. You know, so were we.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't take that away at all. I know. I mean, when someone performs, they go out there and they put a hell of a show on. There's no doubt about that. And speaking of performing, Tony, El Chavalon is no stranger to you. Obviously, we know that, and he performed with you. Eric Flores, El Chavalon.
Yeah.
But it's Throwback Thursday, Tony, and we wanted you to see if you remember this picture right here that we're going to throw up here right here on the screen. Tell me a little bit about this picture, if you remember or recall this picture right now. Check this out. Damn it, boy.
Yep.
That's a classic.
He was he was more Chavalon back then.
I'll buy like 13.
Yeah, he was Eric. For those who don't know, you know, Eric Flores was a big part of La Sombra also a few years back. Eric Flores is an awesome musician. He's an awesome musician, you know, and an awesome entertainer. And on top of that, he's an awesome singer. He's got great vocals, and he did a great job when he was with La Sombra. And there was nothing to say about nothing negative to say about Eric Flores, the Chavalon. You know, he's an awesome entertainer, awesome musician, awesome singer, and back then with La Sombra, and now, you know, now he's doing his own thing, you know. But going back to the picture, we had some great times on the road, you know, and every man, you know, every woman, every woman is entitled to do whatever they want to do with their lives, you know.
Yeah.
And that's what Eric is doing right now, you know, and I'm very proud of him, you know,
Thank you,
that
Tony.
with what he's doing, you know, he's doing it, and I'm even more proud of him because he started all this on his own. You know, he
Mhm.
he
Thank you.
pressed up on himself, and he's been doing a great job with it. And it's hard. It's hard when you start a group or music business is a big gamble. And Eric is is he did this by himself, and he's doing great. I see everything that he's doing, and I'm very proud of him.
Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that, and I want to send a big shout out to La Sombra and Tony, my teachers, my mentors. It was a lot of miles on the road. I learned a lot. I made a lot of mistakes too, but we have to make mistakes to learn. And thank you, Tony. Thank you, Tony, for being patient with not only myself but with the rest of the guys in La Sombra, and I'm very proud of those guys too. A lot of them went off to make very big bands too, like Cumbia Kings K1.
Really,
Andrew.
Let me hold you off on that right there, because I'm really proud of you and everything. I'm proud of my nephews too, man. Pero eran bien cabrones. So Eric was more like on the quiet side. So Eric was not one of the guys that I would have to be watching and stuff like that, because he was always like the quiet one. Now my nephews and them, they're a little crazy, So Eric knows that.
Yeah, we heard that story about we heard the story about the incident over at Hobby Airport.
What?
The Hobby Airport thing, man.
Oh,
yeah.
You remember that one?
Yeah, a lot of crazy things happen on the road. A lot of crazy things happen on the road. Sometimes you get too bored, and we do crazy things, just to get, so the time won't go by too slow, but we keep it among ourselves.
Yeah. You know what we would do? We would go to the movies where we were at, and sometimes we wouldn't watch the movie. We were just so tired from being on the road. We'd just sit there in the seat from the AC and just maybe get some popcorn, and before you know it, everybody's sleeping.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Hey, what happened in the movie?" We're like, "We don't know, man. We just went in there.
We went in there and we passed out." Yeah. Great deal.
Yes. But a good old days, Eric.
Yes, Tony. I miss you guys, and I look forward to this Saturday. It's going to be a heck of a night. I want to invite everybody out there listening to the Mustang Lounge in Westlaco with the legendary Tony Guerrero y La Sombra, and they have some of the original band members in there, and I look forward to seeing them. I'm excited about it, and just want to invite everybody out there. It's going to be at Westlaco, Texas Mustang Lounge. It's 3610 East Expressway 83 this Saturday.
Yes, Saturday.
Yes. Con el favor de Dios, man, it's going to be an awesome night. We haven't been there in years, man. Maybe like over 10 years, maybe. We've been in the Valley.
It's been a minute, Tony. As a matter of fact, there's the Sombraholics are getting the signs made already. The glitter signs.
That's awesome, That's awesome. I miss the Valley.
You see them.
I miss the Valley, I miss it.
They miss you too, Tony.
So this Saturday, coming Saturday, May 4th, El Chavalon, Eric Flores, the Windy City Boys, La Sombra de Chicago, are going to be in Westlaco, Texas, at the Mustang Lounge. So go get your tickets before they run out, because we're going to have a damn good time.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, one night only, guys.
Has some Waffle House they can bring from wherever.
from out. I know we got them in Houston. Yeah.
Are you coming? You got to come to that one, Keith. Come on. Oh, what's that?
Yeah, he's I'll be in Victoria tomorrow. Not Victoria, but I'll be in Goliad tomorrow.
Yeah, you'll be hosting the Cinco de Mayo Fest.
Yes.
Goliad. I'll be there as well Friday, and then we're coming back to the Valley with Tony and the guys. And I look forward to reuniting at least one more set with the guys. I know they're wearing red and black.
Yeah.
I think I might.
What's that?
I know y'all are wearing red and black for the Saturday night gig.
Oh, yeah.
I think I have a red and black outfit from back in the day that might suit up one more time and just get the feel back for the Windy City Boys.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that way you can do some songs with us, Eric.
Yeah, I'll be ready. It's I've always wanted to play side by side with the guys. After all these years, it's been about 25 years or so, and I miss the guys a lot. And I learned a lot from Tony. I learned a lot from Gavino, from all the Sombra guys, and I look forward to playing side by side. I think Albert's going to be there, Albert Tiger,
Yeah,
and I've never really been able
Ray's
to.
supposed to be there. Yeah,
Ray,
yeah, con el favor de Dios.
I'm gonna fight, and I've
There
never
you go.
been able to play side by side these guys. I was able to play side by side with Gavino, but I was never able to play side by side with Ray and
Albert.
Albert. So I look
Albert.
forward to that. Saludos para Ray Talamantes and Albert Tiger Diaz if you're listening. Um, Bobby Rios and and Marco, all the Sombra guys, man. It's
Yeah,
I'm more excited, I think, than some of the fans out there to go
yeah.
see the band.
Yeah, it's going to be a great show. I'd like to invite everybody to come on out. This coming Saturday, May 4th, in West Laco, Texas, at the Mustang Lounge. La Sombra Tony Guerrero is going to be there. The Chavalon is going to be there. You never know who else is going to show up.
Yeah, you never know, And the good thing about it is that we have the tickets are at a reasonable price. You can get in before 10 o'clock at $20. Get your pre-sales at 20. And the after 10, it's going to be 25. So you can't beat it with two great performers up there. And like you said, like Tony said, you never know who's going to show up.
Never know.
Yes,
Never know. We got a couple of shout outs who want to send out here. Velvet Ramirez is watching. She says hello. Hello, everyone.
Hello, Velvet.
How are you?
And we got Sabrina Hernandez también. Hello, she says.
Sabrina Hernandez. Hello.
David. Yeah, yes. Oh, yeah, that'd be great, man. If any of you guys are out there in the Valley area, West Laco, make plans to head out there this weekend over there at Mustang Lounge, man. It doesn't get any better than that, man. La Sombra de Tony Guerrero and también El Chavalon. One night only, okay? It's been about 10 years, like Tony said, that they've been out there in the Valley, and definitely inviting each and every one of you out there. Share the live, guys. If you're watching, también share the live right now with everybody on your social media feeds. Definitely. All right. So David Villa says Keith Leal. David Villa is watching. Hello, Keith from Oakland. All right. Thank you, David.
All right.
Saluditos, David. Un fuerte abrazo. Todos los de Oakland.
Yes, Oakland.
Jaime Aguilar. Oh, Jaime Aguilar, puro Chicago Bear fan right there.
Yeah.
All right. Go Bears.
There you go. There you go.
Saluditos, Jaime.
Yes. And Jacinto también says, yo. And then he comes back and says, saludos, guys. And then he says here, bring me some leftovers from Waffle House.
Tony got me hooked on the
Waffle House.
Oh yeah.
I wish San Antonio had a Waffle House like they do in Houston.
Yes, I know they do. They have. I got one down the street actually from my house, not too far from here. Yeah, a skip and a hop.
I mean,
yeah.
Waffle House is a heart attack, bro. I mean, you got to be prepared for that. But it's awesome. I love it. I love Waffle House.
Well, yes, sir.
That was our go-to, man. We were starving on the road after our shows. It's like, where's Waffle House? Tony, I know where it's at. Oh, let's go.
Let's go. Mr. Joe Leal is watching. Saludos y bendiciones, amigos. What's up, Tony? I used to hang out with what is it?
Rebeldía.
Yeah. The Joe Miranda.
Yeah, Joe Miranda.
Jerry Leal used to be the singer.
Before Joe Miranda took over, it was La Rebeldía de Luis Miranda, Joey's father. I know these guys knew them for the longest time. God rest their souls. I think they both passed away. And one of our albums we introduced La Rebeldía de Joey Miranda, and that was a few years back. Un saludo para Joe Leal, de parte de Tony de la Sombra. De parte de all of us, El Chavalon, Keith.
Saludos.
Yes, La Rebeldía, man.
Right there you go.
That's some history right there.
Appreciate that, Joe. Thank you so much for tuning in, carnal. Always great guy right there. He's another rising star. Doing his thing in the onda. He's got his music out también. So saludos. Thank you for tuning in, brother. Yes, sir. And so, Tony, let's talk a little bit about you. What any plans on any new stuff to be released soon? Any working on any new tunes, any new tracks, laying anything down?
Man. Hopefully, con el favor de Dios, hopefully in the next couple of months, I should be ready to release. I got so many music to pick from. That's what's making it hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think earlier I said that the music is a gamble. So all the young kids out there, make sure you get your education before you want to do music, because it is a big gamble, For example, everything I create to me, it's gonna sound badass, but is the public gonna accept it? So
Right.
it's a big thing, and so, and from experience, I've had gold and platinum records, and I've had records that didn't even make gold and platinum. So it's a up and down thing. Well, well, luckily, gracias a Dios, gracias to all the Sombra Holic fans, La Sombra's been around for over 4 decades.
Mm-hmm.
So gracias, um, people like you, Keith, DJs, the radio stations, and all the media, who support the bands, and play our music, especially the fans, because the fans are the ones that make us the bands and you guys,
Yeah.
and I really appreciate it, pero se me fue la onda, bro. What were we talking about?
about
You you
releasing new
appreciate the
music,
fans.
appreciating
Oh
the
yeah,
fans,
yeah,
and
that's right. I was trying to get back to that. Like, I don't know who I'm talking about, man. I just totally took a turn and went a different way. Uh, yes, hopefully in the next couple of months, I should be able to release something, and like I was saying, it's hard because I have a lot of music, and
mm-hmm.
some of it I think it's good enough. Some of it it's okay. Some of it maybe shouldn't even be out there. But then a lot of times I see people that like music that I don't like. So, I tell myself, oh, if I don't like my own song, maybe they'll like it.
Okay, I get where you're
It's
going with
like
it.
that old
Yeah.
saying you used to say, Tony. You said it might be old to you, but it's new to everybody else.
Yes, sir.
That's something that I take to my heart because I learned that from Tony. Everybody has songs laying around. I have songs. I'm sure Tony has hundreds of songs. And he would always tell me when I did my first release, he says, "Hey Eric, it might be old to you, but it's new to everybody else." Because
Everybody
we work
else.
on songs sometimes for years. I'll
Yeah.
work on it. It could be a year, 2, 3 years, uh, 10 years. You just never know. And then when it's time to release it, you feel like, well, just like Tony said, it might sound good to me or to Tony, but it might not sound
Mm-hmm.
good to you or to the public. So
Right.
that's a gamble that we take, and but that's just part of what we love to do. We love to take
Mm-hmm.
those chances and those risks and put it out there and just see what it does.
Yeah.
We
Yes,
have
sir.
to flight or fly.
Sure.
But
Yeah.
you always got to think positive about it too.
Exactly. Yes, and that's one thing Tony instilled in and the band, the discipline. Whether it be one person or 10,000 people, you always got to play like it's like they never heard you before, like it's if
Yes, sir.
it's your last show.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir.
And we've all been down that road. At least I have been down that road where you put all this time in something, and you get to the venue, and maybe 10 people show up, and there's some musicians out there that say, no, let's just quit, go home. But that's not how it works. You have
Right.
to continue with the show and do it the best that you can, and just learn from it and move on, and just keep on going.
That's the
Mm-hmm.
way it is, bro. When we first came to Texas, man, the first maybe 50, 60 shows we did, we had from 5 to 10 persons per night, you know.
Yeah.
And I may be exaggerating, and but we went up on stage and gave it gave those 5, 10 people, we gave them a show like if there was, at the time we didn't know what it felt like to have 10, 15,000 people, but we
Yeah.
gave people a show like if there was 10, 15,000 people there, and to this day we still do the same thing. Well, let me take that back. It's kind of hard to do the same thing we did back then because we were a lot younger,
Well, yeah.
and our bones now hurt when we try to do what we did back then. So but we still try though. We still try. It's the try to please everybody, but at the same time that you're trying to please everybody, you know, a musician has that feeling. Well, I do, and I know a lot of them do too. But there are some musicians, like Eric said a little while ago, that no, there's not enough people. Let's go home. But as the me personally, I love music. And I know how I would feel, if I would pay some money to go see somebody and then they ended up canceling or something, because
Right.
I mean, it takes time for the people, to take a shower, get ready, shave, put your hair on, slick back, and then waste gas and time on the way to the gig and get there, find a table. Sometimes you got to pay for a table, so it's a lot, and and they're waiting for you, so you got to give them, try to give them what they want.
Yeah.
And on that note, I had a conversation with one of my band members the other day, and he's like, you still get nervous before your shows. I said, of course I get nervous. Getting ready, driving. We'll like I think I'm gonna be headed to Florida. I'm real nervous on the road, and but I always tell them once I hit that last step to get on stage, everything is worth it, because it's just like that, all that hard work on the dedication, even if it's for 5 people, it's like, that you did the best that you could do, and with the time that you had to do it, and you're not shorting the public of giving them a great show. And that's something Tony instilled in me, myself, and I'm sure all the other band members that have been around them, and the bands that have been around La Sombra, because they know if somebody's gonna be on stage, you're gonna have to bring your A game, because they're there to play. They're not playing.
Perform.
It's a job. It's at first it wasn't a job. It still isn't, and it is at the same time though. It's like when you go to work, if you miss a day, unless it's a sick day and stuff like that, you don't get paid if you miss a day. So with us, hey, if you're late or blah blah blah, you're gonna get docked.
Yep.
That word docked is very, very big and strong in La Sombra. That's the way we were, and that's one of the ways that the band was always straight. Everybody wanted to get paid too, so
I think one of the guys got docked so much, man, he still owes a Tony money. I don't know who it was. I'm playing.
Damn it.
Cash app.
Right. Mary Garcia says here, greetings from Arlington, Texas. Tony, Guerrero, La Sombra, when are you coming here? We love to have you. Love all your music.
Arlington, Texas. That's right by Dallas. We were in Dallas last year in October. Pero hopefully, actually, I just sent the message out to the promoter that we went there with, and I'm waiting to see if he'll respond. If not, I'm going to send him another message, because sometimes he gets really busy, And pero yeah, Mary, hopefully con favor de Dios, we'll be there in Arlington soon.
Primero Dios. Yeah, there you go. So just again, Mary, if you're not following his social media page, just give him a follow. You might be already, and if you do, he'll post that, I guess, as more details develop. Okay, in the future, to go head back to Arlington area, so Dallas and whatnot. So yeah, do that, and that should help you out in the future as well. To stay close to La Sombra de Tony Guerrero. Johnny Ortegan says, saludos to you guys. Great job on everything, everyone, on everything you do. So, Mr. Johnny, thank you, Johnny. Appreciate it.
Is that Johnny O? Johnny O? What's up, Johnny O?
Yeah, whoa. We just lost Eric, so he'll be back on here in a few minutes.
He picked up his hand and disappeared.
We got Norma Salazar también. Says hello, Tony.
What's up, Norma? How you doing, girl? Saludito con un fuerte abrazo.
Yes, for sure. Mary once again says, I love all your music, and it's awesome getting paid for doing something you love. Yeah, well, that's...
yes, that's... yes, it is. It is, it is... I guess, como te digo, it is music is awesome, and God has blessed us with the talent to be able to do it, and I'm very grateful. I'm very grateful, and I'm even more grateful to have friends, family, fans, that follow us, that support us. It's a great feeling, and we've had some hard Sombraholics that have been with La Sombra through all 4 decades, and I really appreciate them all being there through all these 40 plus years,
Yeah.
And when I was a teen, like 12, 13 years old, my mom bought me the album, Where's the Beef? Remember that one, Tony?
Where's the beef?
And that's how I got introduced.
Well, I was getting kind of hungry and I wanted to eat. I took on my baby for some burgers and a treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's how I got hooked on
But I just ate some watermelon. Like I said, I'm not young like I used to be. So now I got to watch what I eat.
That's how I got hooked on La Sombra, you know, the actual records. You know, my record player, my mom would pick up records from La Sombra, from different bands that were out there. And it caught my eye because I could relate because of the youth. You know, I was very young at the time, and I see Gavino in the picture. And he was probably, how old was Gavino? Like 13 in that, 14? On the album.
I think he's around your age, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe just a few years older, maybe, than you.
Yeah. And, you know, it was one of the first bands, at least in the Onda Tejana, that had the youth. And I thought it was so cool because, you know, we were all into hip hop, breakdancing, and, you know, you see the Chicago, you know, the breakers. Y'all had the breakdancers. Saludos para Coche and everybody out there listening in. From Chicago.
Well, actually, out of the band musicians, me and Gavino were breakdancers, and and the 4 roadies technicians we had were our nephews, you know, which was Coche and Chocolate, Phil, you know, and they were the breakdancers. You know, they were working there. They were actually our employees, but they were breakdancers too. You know.
Yeah, that was awesome, and you know they took that element and mixed it with the hip hop and what was going on at the time, and for the youth, I thought that was awesome because that, you know, changed the game, you know, and you know, there's a lot of bands that have learned from that style and have been successful with that style too, and you know, big shout out to Tony and La Sombra for putting those two worlds together, which I thought is awesome.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, definitely right now. And looking forward to this weekend, guys. We got Angie Velasquez, who says she can't wait to see La Sombra in Weslaco. That's coming up this weekend.
What's up, Angie?
What's up, Angie? Saturday.
Yes,
okay.
Angie.
Come and say hi. Angie. Don't be shy. And we'll fly.
Love you, Angie.
That'll work. Hey, and Tony, Johnny says here, when are you guys going to be able to have breakfast again?
Whenever the Tejano Legends is ready, Johnny. I haven't seen you at one of them lately. Pero we can get together whenever you want. I'm here in San Antonio too. Or you in Pearsall, Texas?
Yeah, Johnny, if you're in Pearsall, Texas, if you are, let him know. San Antonio, let him know. Definitely, we'll make sure we get that out. As soon as he drops his in there, we'll let him know. Mr. Jim Luna is on there. Hello, Keith, and thanks for your help with La Mafia Show. You're welcome, Brother Jim. Thank you for tuning into the show and all you do for the industry as well, Jim.
Saludito, Jim Luna. I saw Lim Juna. At Bumper's show with the Iconics, maybe about a month and a half ago, something like that, right, Jim? I saw him there, and I hadn't seen Jim Luna in forever también, you know. Well, I know 2019, 2020, I had really bad health issues back then, you know, and it kind of put me out of commission for like maybe four years, you know, and but before that, I was already feeling a little messed up, you know, so I was kind of like out of the picture for a while, in and out for a while, and then completely out for a while. Pero gracias a Dios, aquí andamos echándole ganas, you know, and
amen.
Y un saludo para Jim Luna.
Saludos.
Mr. Jim Luna, right there, Quarter Moon Productions. And now, we got here. Johnny says he's in Poteet now. That's right. He's in Poteet. Let me make sure I get this off right quick. There we go. Says I'm in Poteet now, running Tejano Texas Radio. That's right. We just have a yes, an amazing thing. They're getting it rolling, man. They're getting it off the ground, which is a great thing. We need more of it. So congratulations to you, Johnny, and your team, and everybody out there doing great things over there with Tejano Texas Radio. That is, yeah, good deal.
Yes,
awesome.
Saludos. And a big shout out
We'll
to
keep
Johnny,
in touch with them.
let me ask you something, Keith, because
Sure.
I've through my musical career, I've learned a lot of things. Like, for example, Johnny, the guy we were just talking about, he's an awesome musician himself. He's
Wow.
I know he plays awesome guitar, and he plays bass. I don't know if he plays other instruments, but Johnny, the one I know is Johnny O. I know his brother uh, as Chorizo
Oh, yeah.
because he was the drummer. He was a drummer for Roberto Pulido, and every time we had shows together, I would scream Chorizo, and he'd throw a big, awesome grito, ay,
Yeah.
ay, ay, it was awesome, and and they're brothers, So Keith, you a DJ? Do you play
No,
any
but
instrument?
I don't play any instruments whatsoever. I tried to take it up one time, and I just didn't have the patience. Can you believe that? It's sad but true, man. Yeah, and you would think, that I would, either that or something else. And I'm gonna be honest with you too, man. And a lot of people get not upset, but they just figured like, why? I don't. I've done Tejano radio my entire life. Never stepped away, did anything other. I mean, my brother's done hip hop. He's done everything else. You know what I mean? But I didn't care for it because it was my thing. Still today is not. But I don't dance. And a lot of people don't know that about me. I don't dance. I never have. I never took the time. Basically, I never had the time. When I was, in the 90s, I was young already. I was doing that. I was in the clubs already at, 15 years old. You know what I mean? So, we would do all kinds of stuff, radio gigs and things like that, all the way up. Never really had the time to go on the outside other than back on this side. You see what I'm saying? So I never took the time to do it. It just wasn't there for me, And I don't know if it was just because I didn't want to do it or I didn't care for it. But when you're on this side, it's a totally different thing. You know what I mean? So,
And you come from that because your dad,
yeah,
Mr.
and
Santos, también, he's been at it for the longest time that
for
I
the
can remember.
longest, yeah.
I think
Oh
he
yeah.
might have. I think he might have been at it since before I was even born.
Yeah, I know back in the 70s, if I'm not mistaken. I know that late 70s. So yeah, it was probably about the late 70s. I want to say like 78 or no, yeah, but no. Let's see, 80, no, early 80s, very very early 80s, if I can recall, because I was about maybe 5 or 6 years old. I would go. He started his career in Refugio, Texas, Refugio. They can't say Refugio because it'll be like, dude, you sound white as shit. You know what I mean? And so my wife gets pissed off to me. She's like, "What? What did you just say?" Refugio. So anyhow, he started his career there back at a radio station, KYOT there. And, I would go over there on the weekends or, I'd come from my friend's house or whatnot. Again, I was 5, 6 years old and I'd go over there and just start spinning records in the production room, old school. We're talking old school Mafia,
Yeah.
old school Maz, way back when, all the old school records that were on LP was there, and I would just get in there and just slap the stuff on there and just, play it. I didn't know what I was doing, but it was just something. And they would always ask me, are you going to grow up to be like your father? You're going to do the radio thing? But I was terrified of this thing right here, the microphone when I was young, scared to shit. You know what I mean? I didn't want to touch it, but now it's like, you can't get me to shut up, so it happens, but he taught me well and opened the door for me as well as many other people in the industry today, that he encourages to keep going with it. So yeah, I'm blessed. And this is what I'm going to do. And I'm going to continue to do it. And, till
That's
just like my
awesome.
father, many, many years to come,
And saludos to
God's
Santos.
willing.
When I first met your father, I went to the radio station and I as an independent artist, and they wouldn't play independent artists, but your dad did, and he had just had an accident with one of the transistors right at the radio station.
Yeah.
So
Well,
he had like a cast on his arm, and I'm like, shouldn't you be at the hospital? Like, no, I'm gonna keep everything on the air, and I'm like, that's some dedication right there, man. I mean, that is 1,000% dedication, and a big shout out to all the Leals out there, your father and all the family. Thank y'all for keeping Tejano live and well. And that's what we're doing here in the Valley. We're keeping it live and well, and trying to keep
exactly.
everything going and keep everything positive because we have enough negativity in the industry already. So we can't go against each other. We have to help each other, especially, the guys
Exactly.
have been playing for a long time, you had Tony, you had La Mafia, you had Maz. I mean, you just so many bands, and everybody just has to stick together. You know, I mean, we have to get through things even when they get tough. You know, so that's one thing Tony instilled in us, that you know, always, you know, have a positive light on things, even when things
Right.
don't look so light. You
So
know,
light.
be
Mhm.
be the better man, and just you know, be good to your people. You know,
Yeah.
that they deserve that. You know.
Yep, for sure.
He owes me
There's no.
$5 since
Yeah,
I
like
owe
Jim Luna
$5.
says.
92.
Cash out, cash
Yeah,
out.
yeah. Just the
No,
Roy
I
Mess
don't.
says that Jim Luna owes me $5. Keith from 1992 says hello, Keith, Tony, and Chavalon. Big Roy
Saludos.
Mess Up Promotions. Yeah.
Saludos,
Thank-
Roy.
Saludos. I was joking with Keith earlier about, you know, about Keith has been helping me with these spots. He's like, hey, my cash app's a little empty. I was like, don't worry, we're gonna get you a new TV back there, new microphone.
Yeah. New lighting. Yeah. New sofas.
Michigan in the house.
Yes,
Saluditos,
Michigan.
Jonathan.
Mr. Jonathan Jimenez, another great guy right there doing great things. I know he's got a show, if I'm not mistaken. I know he does a show on TikTok, if I'm not mistaken. I think so.
That's
Saludos,
awesome. That's
Very
saludos.
good.
awesome, Jonathan.
Keep it up, brother. Thank you so
Yes,
much for
keep it
tuning
up.
in.
And like Tony said earlier, youth out there that want to get into the music business, you know, find a band or bands or just an instrument and just work on it. Nowadays, you
Yeah.
have YouTube, you have internet. I didn't have that back then. I'm sure Tony didn't either. We just
We
learned
didn't
from
have
people.
nothing.
Nah,
Nothing.
but nowadays you can
Payphone, that was it.
network, learn
Yep.
from people, pick up an instrument, man, and keep Tejano. We need more youth in the industry, and
Hmm.
I've been preaching that for a while, and so
Yeah.
is Tony. I know Tony's had been promoting a lot of awesome young artists,
Young artist.
Angelito, and I know you have a
Hmm.
young girl out there right now, Tony, right? That you've been promoting.
Yes, I've been working with Christopher, El
Chris,
Angelito del Acordeón. I think you just mentioned him. And
yes.
with Pete Vela, también que actually he's from there from Houston. Keith, you might know him, and he's an awesome accordion player. And I'm recording him and Victoria Isabella.
Okay.
She's from Peoria, Illinois, and she was down here in March, and I met her, and and we're gonna record her too, and then doing a collaboration with G5. G5
Oh,
is
okay.
what they, and then Marita Ara Laredo también, gonna be doing some recordings with her, and uh, but other than that, we got some shows coming up. We're gonna be in Westlaco at the Mustang Lounge this coming Saturday, May 4th. La Sombra Tony Guerrero, Chavalon. So that's this Saturday, May 4th. Okay, in Westlaco, Texas, in the Valley at Mustang Lounge. La Sombra is going to Florida the following weekend. The following weekend, Friday, May 10th, we're going to be in La Belle, Florida. La Sombra with G5, my son Marco G, and Grupo Completo. And then Saturday, May 11th, we're going to be in Riverview, Florida.
Okay.
And
Wow.
also the same groups that are playing Friday in La Belle are going to be playing in Riverview, which is La Sombra, G5, Marco G, and Grupo Completo. So and then
Mm.
we're getting some shows lined up to go to Kansas, and go out of state some more, and a few here in Texas también. So con el favor de Dios,
Amen.
but the next one coming up is in West Laco at the Mustang Lounge in the Valley this Saturday, May 4th.
Hey, yes, and it's
For
going to be
sure.
one. Con el favor de Dios, it's going to be one heck of a show. You know, like Tony mentioned earlier, it's been about 10 years since La Sombra has been in the Valley, and the crowd is ready for you guys. I mean, I know the tables there's still some tables that are open, but a lot of them are in reserve already. But the tickets, there's still a lot of tickets available. Pre-sale tickets only $20. You can't beat that. It's $20 at the door, 25 after 10 p.m. So it's $20 before 10 p.m., 25 after 10 p.m. and it's Westlaco, Texas. Now, if you're the directions there, it's 3610 East Expressway 83 in Westlaco, Texas. It's off of International Boulevard. And to make reservations or to get pre-sale tickets, call 956-405-3312. That's 956-405-3312. This Saturday night. Doors open early. They usually open about, it's kind of old school there still, Tony. They wait in line now, like the old days. So get there early. It's going to be probably like 7:30. And there you are. So the doors open about 7:30, 8 o'clock. The music's going to start at 10. I'm going to open the show for Tony from 10 to about 11:30. And then Tony's going to get up there probably about 12 and close the show out. And like you said, you never know who's going to show up at a La Sombra show or a Chavalon show.
Exactly.
We never know who's going to show, but we know El Chavalon and La Sombra are going to show.
Yeah, definitely going to show up. Show up and show out, huh?
Yes, sir.
Not, Tony. I've been practicing the horn. I get my parts going again for you.
That's what's up, bro. That's what's
up, man. I'm still old school. I'm still practicing, Tony. And I want to send a big shout out to Houston, Texas, being so kind and keeping Tejano going out there in Houston. And man, hopefully with La Sombra and the Chavalon can get out to Houston with Keith, ACL.
Yes, definitely. Definitely gonna work. Definitely gonna work on something to bring you guys here, man. So we'll talk there after the show for sure. There's no doubt. We'll set something up, man, for sure. And we want to send a big shout out to Yolanda Gonzalez Alarco. That's right.
Hello, Yolanda.
Yolanda, sabes que te quiero, Yolanda, que por ti me muero. Ajua, chiquitita.
We got Mr. Bobby Castañeda también says hello. Keith, Tony, and Chavalon desde Califas. Tony, I've been a fan since you were a kid. Mr. Bobby Castañeda. Bobby Castañeda.
What's up, Bobby? How you doing, Bobby? We're looking. See if my son's around. See if he wants to say hello. Marco.
I want to send a big shout out también to Corpus Christi, Texas, baby.
Yeah.
I used to go stay at Tony's house over there when we used to rehearse, and those are some of the awesome rehearsals that I miss those rehearsals a lot.
What's going on?
What's going on?
Marco,
what's up, hey?
Marco,
what's up?
Amazing.
Marco,
so, one question before
Saturday in the Mustang Lounge in Westlaco.
Before Marcos leaves, Marco, Tony, I wanted to ask you this, and I've asked you before during the radio show. How proud are you to have your son in the band now today? I know you've been, as a kid, he would run around with his little toy guitar and whatnot. Now it's like I remember those days. I definitely remember that back in the day, many years ago. Well, not that many, but I mean it's been a while. And now he's actually with you playing in your band as a drummer, man. How does that make you feel?
Man, it makes me feel great. I'm very proud of him, but actually I've always been very, very proud of him. He's an awesome kid. Very smart. I hated that he's a lot smarter than I am, but but that's the way kids are nowadays, but I'm very, very proud of, the young man he's become. And I'm glad that he's playing drums with La Sombra. But then again, he also has his own thing that he does. I'm not going to say on the side, he does his own thing as a professional rapper. He writes all his lyrics. He raps all his lyrics, and he sings on some parts. Sometimes he gets friends to sing with him, and but he does all his own recordings, all mixing, and he's really advanced with all the technology. The way it is nowadays. I have to be calling him and asking him, to help me with this and help me that. And sometimes he yells at me and tells me, "No, I'm not going to help you. You got to learn it yourself." Which is awesome, because I do need to learn it myself, but I get frustrated, so frustrated. So I still have to ask him to help me. But he's an awesome kid, awesome drummer, very, very kind of like maybe quiet, Should I say quiet me?
I don't know. I don't know how you describe it. Just depends who I'm around. But I've had a lot of fun. Playing drums.
Awesome.
I know that there's a period of time, a window where I'll be able to do this, and I'm glad that I'm doing it while I can. So
yeah,
I want to send a big shout out.
Keep up the great work.
Thank you.
I want to send a big shout out to Marco. If you can hear me, Marco, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can hear you.
Man, your dad's so proud of you, man. You know, I was there before you were born, and when you were born, he took you on stage. And now that I'm a father, I think about that moment with Tony and with yourself, and I think we have a picture with you.
Yeah, I think I saw the pic. I saw the picture
to see you
not
on
too
the
long
stage,
ago.
That's a blessing, man. And you have a great father and a great teacher, and you have an awesome future ahead of you. Very talented, and you keep up the great work, man.
Awesome. Thank you so much. I'm excited to see you on Saturday.
Likewise, man.
Well,
are you gonna throw some rap on there?
Shoot, we're gonna do a little R&B. We get a little R&B action in there.
I'm excited about that, man.
But yeah, it'll be cool. We're gonna have a good time.
What key is it in? Do you remember what key it's in?
No.
I know the first chord. I know the first chord is A minor, then it goes to D major, and to G major, and then to E minor, I think. That way you can practice a little solo, Eric.
I'm on it, Marco.
You got the soprano?
I got it. I do have
awesome.
it.
Yeah. We'll send you what key it's in for sure. We'll send you.
Yeah. You know, like I was telling you earlier, man, I think I'm more excited than the fans, man, because, you know, to reunite with the Sombra is family. You know, I'm sure Tony can vouch it. You know, all the bands have been through their ups and downs and trials and errors, but this is what it's all about. You know, we're still together. We're still talk. You know, I still call Tony when I have problems or when I need help with something, and I'll call him. And now with Marco in the picture, it's just that much of a blessing, you know. And I just, like I said, want to invite everybody out. This is gonna be con el favor de Dios, it's gonna be a historical night, especially with Tony and his son and Albert and Ray and Cruz. I mean, your big brother Cruz, you know. And all the band members. And if I miss you, don't blame my heart, blame my mind. But man, I'm excited. I'm excited.
There you go.
Okay.
That is
I think my son's getting ready to cook.
Yeah. Well, my mom just called me. I gotta call it back. My mom just called me. I let it slip for a second.
Irene, saludos.
Yes. I'll tell her y'all said what's up.
All right.
Thank you.
Up?
Thank you.
Good deal.
Blessings to all of y'all.
Marco, God bless
everybody
you,
watching. I'll see you soon.
Good deal. Awesome, man. Good deal, man. That was awesome. I didn't know you were going to bring him on, but I had some questions about that. So that's wonderful. You know, definitely a proud father right there. Proud moment. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. He's an awesome kid, you know, and I'm very proud of him. You know, very, very proud of him. You know, he's learned a lot, you know, and he's come a long ways with his own production with La Sombra. I can pretty much say that he's running the La Sombra now, you know. Mm-hmm. He's running it, and it's pretty much his business until he doesn't want it anymore, you know. Yeah. Until I guess we get a little bit more older, maybe. No, quiero mandarle saludos a Julian, el keyboard recording player de La Fiebre. Actually, the show we did a couple of weeks ago, it was with La Fiebre. It was La Sombra, La Fiebre, and Liberty Band, I think. And all three bands did an awesome show. So some saludos, Julian, aparte Tony Guerrero, La Sombra, y toda La Fiebre.
La Fiebre in the house right there. Saludos, Julian.
We just got done playing with La Fiebre last week, and it was an awesome show. And man, they're a great bunch of guys. And I want to send a big shout out to La Fiebre, man. We be safe out there on the road. We'll see you again soon.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Good deal. También para Mr. Juan Mendoza Jr. there from Tejano TV. What's up, Tony and Chavalon?
What's up, Juan?
Yes,
hey,
and
happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary for sure. Yeah.
You celebrating your anniversry, Juan? Your TV show anniversary, your radio anniversary, or you and your lady anniversary? Or all
of the above. Why not, huh?
Yeah, why not? Might as well celebrate all three of them.
Yeah, 1 year anniversary right there for Tejano TV. May 1st was 1 year anniversary. So yeah, congratulations to Juan and his team and everybody out there at Tejano TV, doing great things, man, for the industry. I mean, the doors are just, I mean, they've got so many, projects in the works and a lot of great things in the future in 2024. So be on the lookout, man. Tejano TV is coming big and strong. So
Más Chingón Radio.
Más Chingón Radio también. Yep.
Yes, saludos para Más Chingón Radio, Tejano TV, and thank y'all for, accepting music from everyone. I watch it quite a bit, and they're changing the game when it's on TV, it's on Roku. So wow, that's a game changer right there, and everybody that's in industry promoting Tejano music. My heart goes out to you, man, and thank y'all for doing that.
Awesome, good deal right there. Tony, what is Gavino doing these days? That's coming from Mr. Bobby Castañeda.
Gavino doing? Gavino, he's pretty much not doing nothing much. I don't know if, pretty much nothing in the music business. He doesn't really want to play no more. Actually, he was supposed to go with us to Florida, but then he changed his mind. So he's pretty much not doing
anything
too much music. I wish he did, but like I said earlier, every man has a right and to do whatever they want to do with their lives, and so that's what he's enjoying his life with his family. So that's what he's doing, Bobby.
That's what he's doing, Mr. Bobby.
To Gavino and everybody out there in Dallas and the Esparzas and the Huertas.
All the family out there.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Juan says, go ahead.
I was going to say, they toured for many, many years, and sometimes, like Tony was saying, that everybody has a right to choose what they want to do in life. And, the road isn't very kind sometimes, but, Gavino did put in a good 30 years in his life into the industry, right? And so did all the other guys. And, but they're still there, and I look forward to hearing Gavino again.
Oh, yeah.
You never know. Hopefully,
you never know.
You never know. A lo mejor se anima.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
You need a little break.
You're Juan Mendoza, you're very, very welcome, sir.
Yes. Thank you, guys. Yes. Keith is also a part of Tejano TV. Yes, 1 year anniversary. Definitely part of those guys, and I appreciate them for allowing me to do what I do. And my podcast on Tejano Time is also streamed to their TV station as well every Monday at 7 p.m. So you guys be on the lookout for that as well. Tejano TV. Download the free app, man. So they also have an app for it, so you can download it on your phone. You can take Tejano TV wherever the hell you go. It doesn't get any better than that, man.
Congratulations.
That's it. That's pretty awesome. I'm reading on there what Juan says. He said Keith is also part of the Tejano TV. That's awesome, because I remember back in the day, not only the bands but the radio station. There was a lot of competition between the bands and the radios and stuff. And it's good that it's coming out like this.
Yeah, we definitely support a lot of radio stations out there. We just had an event this past weekend with West Texas TejanoExplosion.com, which we've teamed up several years in a row now to do a show there at the VFW in San Antonio. Salute to the troops. And then we had this one that we just had come out of this weekend, which was a Riverfest 2024. También we've teamed up. That's what it's about, man. It's just uniting and doing these things together. So you share the stage with other jocks from other radio stations, and you just have a great weekend with live entertainment, over 20 bands. Doesn't get any better than that, man. So that's awesome. We love to do what we do.
Congratulations, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Sean Sembrano. We want to get him out there. Yes, right there, man. That's Sean, Mr. Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels, man.
No, Sean. I can't pick you up anymore, bro. You're not a kid no more. Sorry, I can't pick you up anymore.
I'm going to get my
I remember Sean when I first met him. He was so little. I was on stage singing. I was holding my mic with one song, and I was holding him in my arms. I was holding him in my other arm, but he was little. He's grown up now. I can't pick you up no more, Sean. You know what I mean?
Sean, we love you, bro.
Sean is definitely a Sombraholic. Definitely a Sombraholic right there.
He's got the shirt and the tat and everything, man. So, Sean, congratulations, too, on your radio show también. And a big shout out to all your family. And we love you, Sean. You know that, bro. Old school, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, Laura.
Laura
Thank
Cameron.
you very, very much.
There's 3 epic
Sean.
gentlemen on the screen right now. You're all awesome. It's great to see you all.
Saludos,
right.
saludos. Sean, come out to the show, man. Saturday, Westlaco, Texas, La Sombra, the legendary Tony Guerrero, y La Sombra in the house, and El Chavalon, man. And come on in. You can't beat it. $20 before 10, 25 after 10. Westlaco, Texas, Mustang Lounge.
That's what's up. That's where the party's going to be at Saturday.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that's
and
right.
You know what? We're going to go old school, man.
Well, he went old school. He doesn't.
He went somewhere.
He'll be back here in just a minute. Yeah, it's too There he is. Technology right there. Yeah, can't get along. Can't work with it or without it, huh?
Got it.
You said we went old school. You went somewhere. I don't know where you went.
Oh, we're gonna go old school with the Sombra signs, man. The Sombraholics are making them.
What's that?
Sombraholics are making the Sombra signs.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Bro. You know that. That's a fact.
Hey, I'm gonna put this out there. Whoever has the best sign, I'll give them a prize, but it's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise. So whoever brings the best Sombra sign, gonna get a surprise from El Chavalon.
There you go. It's already out there, guys. So share the live. All right, share it. Definitely.
I'm gonna work on a sign tonight, man.
Woo!
Jordan, man.
There you go. Mr. Jose Rosario Gonzalez, Tony Guerrero, La Sombra, Keith Leal. Saludos, Jose. Another
Jose
great
Rosario,
to the industry.
Jose Rosario, I recorded one of his songs. He's an awesome person, awesome friend, awesome songwriter. I recorded one of his songs back in the day. He used to be with Sony Records too. I mean, he knows a lot of people. He's friends with a lot of people. You know, you go from Selena, La Sombra, and everybody out there. You know, so un fuerte abrazo, Jose Rosario, de parte de Tony Guerrero, La Sombra. And keep doing a great job. You know, you do a great job with what you do, bro.
Definitely an amazing dude right there, man, in the industry. Still doing great things, man. I've known him for many, many years. My father's known him for many, many years. Wonderful person, very humble as well.
Yes, sir.
And let's see, we got Tony. Hope to go see you when you are down here in Florida. That's from Laura Cameron.
Primero Dios, Laura. Hope to see you there. And if you can make it, make sure you come and say hi if you can make it. Okay, but be safe most of all.
Yes, for sure. Be safe there, Laura. Thank you so much for tuning into the show. Now, Johnny says here, I was in Inocencia with Gina.
That's right. He was in Inocencia with Gina, and back in the day, awesome group. You know, one of the Sombra keyboard players was a part of Inocencia also, Cesar Mujica. He was with La Sombra for a few years, and then he went and started his own group with the Esparza girls, Gina and Devet, and Johnny O was part of it too, as a matter of fact.
Well, you got Mr. Johnny. Yes. Amazing. That's right. And Hilda Peña también is tuning into the show. So saludos, Hilda. We appreciate you tuning in right here to the live show here on Houston's Tejano Hits.
What's up, Hilda? Hey, where did Eric go?
I'm not sure. He disappeared again. Yeah. I think he's trying to set up his phone. Hopefully he'll be able to get back on. I want to play a video here in just a bit, so that way he'll get it on there. But one more quick thing. Let's see. We got okay. What do we got? I just want to say I don't want to miss any shout outs. So happy for you, Eric. That's VV. He stepped out just right quick. Got knocked off, but he'll be back here in a minute. I'm sure he'll go back and watch the live as well. So thank you for that, V. Appreciate you. Mr. Juan Mendoza says TV and Machine Radio and one app, Roku, Fire Stick, Apple, and Android. We support everyone. Definitely. Yes. That's what it's all about in this injury. No hating on our part or his part as well and their team. So great deal. Sean says, thank you guys. We did definitely, talk a lot about Mr. Sean earlier. Great things, as a matter of fact. Mr. Chino from the Puro Pelo Talk Show. What's up, guys? Saludos.
What's up, Chino?
Had the opportunity
Chino's puro pedo with a puro pedo show.
Hey, Mark and this Mark, we had a great time. I have never met the guys. You know what I mean? We've talked on the phone. We've done a lot of things behind the scenes.
You
You
were
know,
the VF, right?
yeah, the VFW with those guys.
I saw some pictures. Pretty cool though.
Yeah, they're amazing dudes, man. And him and Mark are just great people, man. They had a great time. We appreciated them coming out and hanging out with us as well. And Mark, what time is it right now? Let's see. Oh, it's 8:26. I don't know, about 9 o'clock. Mark will probably be in his tidy white. He's already in bed. So, you know, he was the one that cut out pretty early, but Chino enjoyed the rest of the night there with us. So anyway, we appreciate them both for hanging out with us over there at the VFW in San Antonio.
Saludito, Chino.
Good people.
I'm back. Sorry, man. Internet.
What happened? Yeah.
Yeah, y'all hear me?
We got dial up.
Yeah.
So we got Chavalon that says you have some great music. I don't know. That's from Bobby También as well as tuned in. So
That's
check
what's
it out.
up. That's
Talking
what's
about music, we definitely have some songs that we want to play here for we got 2 videos before we sign off here in just a bit, right quick, so we can share with everybody that's out there. Let's do that right now. We got one which is Mi Cumbia, which is an older song here from La Sombra, Tony Guerrero, and we also have one from Mr. Eric El Chavalon, which is Te Extraño, which is a video we had mentioned earlier in the show that was released back in 2020, 2021, something like that. Yeah. So let's take a quick a break right quick, guys, and enjoy this video so these guys can grab something to drink. I know Eric's probably already had many of those since he's been off and on the screen. So we'll be right back, guys.
That's
right
where
here. This
you're
is
going.
yeah. Are you there, Eric?
I'm here. I'm here.
Okay. All right. I just thought we lost your voice. Okay, you're there. All right. Good deal. All right. Here is Mi Cumbia with Mr. Tony Guerrero y La Sombra. Check this video out, and we'll be right back, guys. Appreciate you. Let us know what you think, también, about the show, and any comments you have for these guys. When we come back, they'll be more than happy to answer any questions you may have for them or anything like that. All right. Right here, Houston's TejanoHits.com live show.
Órale DJ, súbele al volumen.
Orale. What's up, man? You know what time it is, right? It's Sombra time, pachanga time. Ya muévelo, mamita. Guacha mi raza. Guacha. A mi raza le entra locura cuando suena mi ritmo, mi cumbia. En sus caras se ve la alegría. Con mi cumbia se goza la vida. Trucha, trucha, mira cómo gozan. Trucha, trucha, ay qué sabrosura. Trucha, trucha, mira cómo gozan. Trucha, trucha, ay qué sabrosura. Ahí vamos, ya muévelo, ya muévelo, ya muévelo. 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 Suavecito. Pasito a pasito, muy calmadito, pasito a pasito, dale suavecito, ladito a ladito, muy calmadito, ladito a ladito, dale suavecito. Work it, big booty girl. 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 Work it, nenita. Ya vamos, ya muévete, ya muévete, ya muévete. Shake it, mommy, shake it, mommy, shake it, yeah. Ya muévete, ya muévete, ya muévete. Ya shake it, mommy, shake it now. Con mi cumbia. Ay, caramba. La pachanga se calienta. Yeah. Se calienta con la sombra. Es muy rico mi ritmo, mi cumbia. Y mi raza la goza. Con mi cumbia se calienta la cosa. Con mi cumbia todo se olvida. Trucha, trucha, mira cómo gozan. Trucha, trucha, ay qué sabrosura. Trucha, trucha, mira cómo gozan. Trucha, trucha, ay qué sabrosura. Sabrosura. Ahí vamos, ya muévelo, ya muévelo, ya muévelo. 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 Suavecito. Ay, pasito a pasito, suavecito. Work it, big booty girl. 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 Work it, mamita. Y ya vamos. Ya muévete. Ya shake it, mami, shake it, ya. Ya muévete. Ya shake it, mami, shake it now. Con mi cumbia. Caramba. Con mi cumbia. Se calienta mi raza.
That is it right there. That is the Micumbia with Mr. Let me add him back to the stage. We lost him again right there. He is right there, Mr. Chavalon. So yeah, great song.
Sorry about awesome song, Tony.
Thank you. Tempo Cumbia, trying to get everybody to dance, have a good time, have fun, have a couple of drinks, find that little fine mamacita, and get that groove going.
but Tony doesn't drink though. He always says that. Get a cup. He never drinks. I never see him drink one drink.
I don't drink. So
Nothing.
I've been pretty straight all my life on that stuff.
Yeah,
that's good.
That's good. And we got here Mr. Albert Lopez. What up? He says.
Hey,
saludos, Albert.
Up? Go Bucks.
That's Superman.
Yeah, man. Yeah, awesome. The Corpus Christi Miller Bucks, man. Awesome marching band, man. We used to always go out there with the Stingrays from Victoria, man. Good old times. Good time.
HoustonTejanoHits.com right there. It says HoustonTejanoHits.com and Tony Guerrero La Sombra. Saludos. Blessings from Mass FX 107.3. Saludos. Thank you so much for tuning into the show tonight.
Saludos, Mass FX. De parte Tony Guerrero La Sombra.
Great guys right there again. I mean, again, it's just all about unity in the industry right now. We got to come together, man. And there's a lot of radio stations that are already doing it. A lot of internet radio stations, local not so much. You know what I mean? Those guys are what they are. But a lot of internet radio stations do play a part, and they come in and do their thing. Josie Zamora is tuned in. Hello, Tony Guerrero, La Sombra, El Chavalon, and Keith Leal. What we think about the show, Keith? What we think about the show? It's awesome, of course. Lordy, and that song is the bomb. Good deal. Awesome.
Oh, thank you, Josie. Thank you, Josie. And also un saludo para tu amigo Pete. He was on here a little while ago.
I forgot about that guy right there.
I saw him at Tejano Explosion. He was there. He was rocking.
Yeah.
Saludos.
Pete, great guy. I mean, I run into him every time I get into San Antonio for whatever event I'm at. I'll run into him. Can't miss Mr. Pete, man. He's a great guy, man. He's out there doing great things as well. Doing what he does for his station. I mean, he's got his radio station, and he also does some little photography on the side. So hey, doesn't get any better than that.
He also does some singing too.
Yeah, Pete. I saw that recently. Yeah, he sent me I think it was a video clip recently. Yeah.
Saludos para Susan Solis, de parte de Tony Guerrero La Sombra, de parte de Keith, de parte del Chavalon, who are here. We're all here. Con un fuerte abrazo, un saludito, Susan Solis, who's tuned in right now.
Yes.
You're very welcome.
You're welcome, brother. And Josie says that song right there had her dancing in the kitchen. So that was Mi Cumbia. Definitely love that song. She was I mean, again, it's new to a lot of folks out there, if they hadn't heard it, and which is a great thing. It's always good to share it, whether it be 2 or 3 years later, that's a great thing right there. She says, thank you.
And congratulations on your nominations, Keith.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes.
Yeah. And
you
Tony,
as well.
Congratulations on your nominations.
Wait. I nominations. I don't know about that. What's going on? Let me know.
For the it's a fourth annual, right?
I believe it's the
fifth annual.
Fifth annual, I believe it is. All-Star Music Awards.
All-Star Music Awards. San Antonio.
Oh, I think it's the 6th then.
6th.
That's the 6th. Damn.
Wow.
We're lost.
I don't know. It's one of them.
Yeah.
Okay, but you're nominated, Keith?
Yes, I believe I was nominated in 2 categories for Podcast of the Year and also Internet Radio Personality también. So, yeah.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you. Appreciate it. And you guys as well. I know Chavalon was también, forgot the category though. I know I had it pulled up. Do you remember the category? Male entertainer. Okay.
Yes.
Well, if El Chavalon is up against La Sombra, if you win Chavalon, I'm going to turn the microphone off on you Saturday. I'm just playing.
Yeah, he froze. Yeah. He's having problems issue. But yeah, guys, if you're out there, and thank you so much, Yolanda. We appreciate that. And tu amigo también says congrats. Thank you. Albert también, appreciate you. These guys were nominated as well. I'll remove him there because he's scaring me the way he's looking right now. So if anybody's out there, don't forget, you can always go to our social media sites. You know what I mean? Look it up on Facebook. A lot of people are out there posting. Find the link and just get on there, and don't forget to vote for your favorite artist or whatnot. Tony G's in there. También also El Chavalon, myself también. So Sonia Cáceres right there says, Tony G, congrats.
Thank you, Sonia. Thank you, shy girl. Yeah.
There you go. So again, guys,
I would like to thank the All-Star Tejano Awards. I think they're giving me the Lifetime Achievement Award. So I'm pretty excited about that. You know, I think I'm nominated also for I don't know if this is coming up on the camera, but it says, my phone says low battery. Where's my damn charger at when I need it? Anyways, as I was saying, you know, también, I think I'm nominated for another category. I can't remember which one.
For the All-Star Music Awards. Yeah, we'll get it checked out, and we'll share it as well. You can just follow us on the Houston Tejano Hits page. Once we I got all the picks and all that stuff from all the categories and whatnot, and I'll definitely share it. So if you guys haven't seen it, you know, when you get the link or whatnot, or however you're following the page, whoever's page you're following, the links are going to be posted. They're all over social media right now, so go out there and vote. Okay, so do this to the Windy City. Well, there's from the Windy City, Mr. DJ Mike Hernandez out there.
What's up, Mike? He's all the way from the Windy City. I met him. Who was it? Last time not too long ago, I saw him. He's a awesome DJ from the Shy. He's from the Shy from Chicago.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Mike. DJ Mike.
Good deal. Thank you for tuning into the show. Everybody who tuned into the show tonight, don't forget these guys at Chavalon. If you can get Mac on here, there he is. This is going to be a show of shows this weekend. Okay, one night only, ladies and gentlemen. We're talking about one night only this weekend right there at the Mustang Lounge, Westlaco, Texas. You don't want to miss it. The Windy City Boys, La Sombra de Tony Guerrero, 3610 East Express 83 in Westlaco, Texas, man. Be out there. Check it out. Pre-sale tickets, $25 starting at the door. For reservations, table reservations, and all that great stuff, call 956-405-3312. Okay, guys? So that's going to be this weekend, Saturday night, May 4th, Mustang Lounge in Westlaco, Texas. So everybody out there in the Valley area that's got us tuned in. Are you all right, Eric?
That's right, baby. This Saturday, May 4th. Yeah. It's going, just like Keith said, El Chavalon, La Sombra Tony Guerrero, going to be in the Valley Saturday, May 4th at Mustang Lounge. Come out there and party with us. We're gonna be jamming, bamming, slamming, humping, bumping, and jumping. So it's on, you know. So Tony Guerrero, La Sombra, El Chavalon at the Mustang Lounge in Westlaco, Texas. So come on out. Keith, Eric, my phone says low battery.
Yeah, low battery.
Charger, and not only that, but I got practice coming up at 9 o'clock. So I got practice coming up at 9 o'clock. So
I'll be there. I'll be at practice.
Oh, you got like 4 or 5 hours to get here. Okay. All right. Thank you, Keith. Thank you, Eric.
No problem. Tony, always a pleasure, man.
Thank you, everybody who tuned in. I love you guys, and hope to see you guys very soon. And one more time, this Saturday, May 4th, La Sombra, Eric, and Chavalon are going to be at the Mustang Lounge in the Valley in Westlaco, Texas. God bless everybody. I love you guys. See you later. Sombra love. Chiquitita.
Yeah, have a great night.
Yeah.